What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I am back with a Love and Marriage Huntsville Extra, honey. I told y'all I would, keep my ear to the streets as it pertains to Martell Hook-Headed Holt and him being arrested. His publicist has spoken out. Now, is she from the first floor too? Like, how do you speak for niggas on the first floor? Okay, how do you speak for them type of men? Okay, who is she? Okay. But anyways, the article says Martell'S publicist Jonelle Witt tells TMZ, "We would like to issue an official statement regarding the recent allegations against Martell Holt concerning harassment text messages to his accuser dating back to August 2022. It is with great concern that we address these accusations. Martell Holt adamantly denies any intentional harm." Intentional, my ass. You always intend to cause harm. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm sorry, y'all. Or harassment towards the accuser. We believe that these allegations are the result of a misunderstanding. And we are confident that the legal process will ultimately vindicate Mr. Holt, who is vindictive, but there's that, okay? Martell remains committed to being a devoted father. Didn't he have a extra baby on his ex-wife? I mean, I'm just saying, okay, if they ain't gonna speak the truth, then I am, okay? And maintaining a positive and healthy co-parenting relationship. Positive and healthy, and then you about to say Melody's name? Child, y'all just be lying up in these statements. And Miss Squirrel Face Curry, for the well-being of their children. Despite the challenges presented, shit, if he would stay out of shit, it wouldn't be no damn challenges. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't like how this is written. Martell will continue to focus on his role on what? Love and Marriage Huntsville? It says, as a responsible parent. How the hell are you responsible and then you take the other parent through hell? Like, make it make sense. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't just read this like normal folk, okay? And contribute positively to his community. What? Creating kids on your wife? You think that that's cute? That's helping the black community? We urge the public and media to approach this matter with fairness. Shit, all we could do is go off of his damn track record. Shit, he got a track record of being a disappointment. Okay, he got a track record of messing with ooga boogers. Okay? And cheating and lying to his wife for all these years. Okay, that's what he got a track record of. And he got a track record of taking Miss Melody Cherie Rogers, honey, back and forth to the courts while, she got to fight to be in her kid's life, honey, okay? Telling us to be fair. Ain't this some bullshiggity? She is his publicist because she about as delusional as he is, okay? I forgot where I was. Okay, we urge the public and media to approach this matter with fairness and sensitivity, considering the impact such allegations can have on individuals and their families. Well, shit, he shouldn't have been out here creating extra families, okay? We are confident that as the legal proceedings unfold, the truth will emerge, and the truth needs no proof. How you doing? Melody got the receipts. I believe the arrest, okay? I believe the arrest. He was in cuffs, okay? They gonna put him right back there. That's what I believe. And Martell Holt will be exonerated. Shit. What a track record that, like, he got... We appreciate your understanding and respect for Martell's privacy during this challenging time that he created. Okay, I will finish it off. Okay, child, y'all get out of here with this foolishness. So, honey, recently, Tasha K, of all people, Tasha K, who still owed Cardi all that damn money, has entered into this chat. Okay, you is all in the funky Doniva and Claudia and Flame bullshiggity Tasha. Now you on the Arionne, Melody, and Martell train too. Like, girl, if you don't mind your damn business, okay, girl. Who's still listening to what Tasha K got to say? Yes, she's entertaining, but who listening to her? It don't look like she make the best decisions in her life. Okay, I'm just saying, like, child, people be having a lot of audacity, honey. Okay, but yeah, I hear Tasha K, she get to weighing in on the Martell and Melody situation. Now she put out there that all of this with Martell is about Melody, and you know, Melody is the one that had his ass arrested, rightfully so. But I didn't like the bullshiggity that Tasha was saying, trying to make it look like Melody is bitter. For what? Ain't nobody bitter over a raggedy ass nigga. And Arionne, y'all women, y'all have to quit with the low self-esteem. Y'all have to quit with the I stole your man and the man ain't shit. He is like as good as yesterday's trash. Your self-esteem is in the gutter. Okay? Don't do that. Don't believe the hype. Okay? You don't have a good man, Savannah. This man ain't even claiming Arionne. He claimed Sheree more than he claimed her. He barely wanted to claim Sheree at times, though. Talking about that's his friend girl. Okay? So, like, this idea that Arionne won some prize, and I have to speak to you all before I play the audio, and I want y'all to hear me out. Arionne does not have a prize. Martell is a no good man. Martell was just on a reunion saying that he was single. So it don't matter what Arionne is saying. Tasha K says that Arionne told her that that's her man. She's sticking by him. Of course you are. You the dummy that's been doing that for a while, and you still ain't got your prize about the Cracker Jack box. You's a fool. Just because you stick by a man for a long ass time, and what? His wife leaves him, and what else? And what else? Okay? You still sharing that man. You'll never marry him, Arionne, because you know that he will cheat on your ass in a minute. Okay? And you don't want to have egg on your face. Okay? But honey, that's just what's going to happen. So I hate when people get to saying, well, oh, she won a prize and she stole. You can't steal nobody from nobody. Half the time when y'all be stealing people, the person that you think that you stole the person from, they don't even want the person. So it's not a win. It doesn't count. Stop trying to compete where you damn sure don't compare. Okay, I told y'all about these damn Bernstein Bears, these damn DW from Arthur looking chicks. They really think they be out here doing it and you ain't doing shit. Okay, but let's get off into it. Listen, let's get off into it. But yeah, y'all cut that shit out. Like that shit is out of here for real.
For a second, because I was just like, Martell'S domestic violence? It doesn't quite add up, in my opinion, right? And so I decided to reach out to him this morning, and it was right after he got out of court, and he was released and stuff. He went to enter a not guilty plea, of course. And I was able to speak to a few members of his team because he has been forbidden to talk about anything regarding this case at all, or he could be held, I guess, in some sort of contempt or something. I don't know, locked up. There's some sort of gag order on him. And I'm like, why is there a gag order? Or I guess you can't say her name, stemming from the actual alleged charges on him, the allegations, because the allegations are harassing text messages, and they were from last year, like a year ago. And so he was just like, it was, his team was like, it was from last year, and it was just a text message, and that was it. And so apparently she's held it and then decided to turn it in, Melody. And a warrant was issued, and he had to turn himself in, and so he's been forbidden to talk about it at all. And so I find this rather strange, but I understand, because I'm like, Martell, like, when you piss a woman off and you embarrass her for as many years as you did. And he was with Arionne this morning when I called. She said she was gonna stick beside him. She told me to tell the winos that's her man, and she's sticking beside him. That's what Arionne told me to tell y'all this morning. Okay, that's her man, and I'm inclined to believe her. It's always been her man. I believe that 100%. And Melody knew, and that's why she went over to Arionne's house to talk to her about her man. Because ain't no way I'm gonna go to a side bitch house and talk to her about my husband. It's just, I don't know. It's just something that's just not adding up here. I don't know. However, Melody is quite pissed, and she's definitely pissed at me. She's upset that I even gave Arionne a platform to tell her story. But I'm like, that's what my platform is for. A lot of people don't like it because I give a platform to people who necessarily are not popular enough to be heard. Everybody deserves to tell their story. And if they tell the truth, great. And if they lie, they're going to get dragged. That's just what it is. You want to put yourself out there, you put yourself out there. This is not a biased platform here at all. And I've tried to remain that in a neutral space. And it puts me in a compromising position when I have to do work because people assume that I'm taking people's sides. And I'm like, my business. We ain't never hung out before. We ain't friends. I don't be telling you about how tall Amin is now or what's going on with Tasha. I don't tell y'all this. I don't understand why y'all feel that there's any type of loyalty here at all. And I got a business to run. You know who you're talking to when you're on the phone. Right, Winos? Don't they know? If I say off the record, it's off the record. Period. But if I don't say off the record, and I tell you that it's recorded, it's recorded. Period. I don't have nothing to hide. Everything is on the table. That's it, okay? Now, anybody paying my bills? Shit. Now. And Melody felt it.
Girl, you ain't even paying your bills, okay? Let Cardi B tell it. I'm sorry, I had to say that.
That way, she felt like she somehow, I don't know. I guess people, when they talk to me, they love me. I get it, but I got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? You've been dragging a girl for years. You expect her to not come and clap back, even though she was clapping your husband?
She was sleeping with her husband. How rude! How disrespectful! You claim that you fair, you claim that you neutral, and you not taking sides, but you steady taking shots. The jig is up, Tasha. It's up. Melody don't expect nothing from you. We all see who and what you are.
No, and I get it. She's like, well, you're a wife too. Well, if I'm a wife, I'm not going to be talking about my husband's side chick on a show. She gets no clout, no life, no nothing. That's just...
Well, shit, she didn't. It's a reality show. Shit. She wanted to spray Martell for what he did. That's her reality. Okay? Her telling her story has paid off. It has made her some money. Lots of it.
It's me personally. And so, but Arionne said that's her man and she's definitely sticking beside him.
That ain't shit. Tasha, you thought you was doing something with that, but that's her man. My man. Tasha be on that shit too. Okay? And I hope you're with somebody that's keeping you honest and telling you when you going too far. But he probably not, because you keep hustling backwards. And you need to stay out of certain people's shiggity. Get your affairs in order first. She is, you guys. Whew.
And this stems from a text message that she sent in. Martell has basically said he's innocent. He hasn't done anything. And according to his team, the text message is really not even like that. Okay, and so, and it was old, and this, of course, is going to be filmed, and it's just more publicity. And I just asked him, I said, how long you gonna remain the bad guy in the public? Y'all ain't together.
He is the bad guy. Shit. The hell? Really quickly, honey, it's time for Miss Robinson to take y'all to school, okay? And we go get back to the rest of what she got to say. First off, Melody was dealing with a man that had MPD, okay? That means that man had a lack of empathy for her. How do we know that? Because he kept promising her he wasn't going to cheat on her. And all the while, he continued to do it. Okay? He also gaslit her, made her question and doubt her reality. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation that is often used by narcissists in their relationships that give them a sense of power. Okay? Gaslighting is a form of manipulation and emotional abuse, and it's a hallmark of narcissism. People with NPD may tell blatant lies, falsely accuse people of doing things that they have never did, which is what he did when he tried to convince us that Melody cheated on him first. Okay? A person with NPD blatantly ignores boundaries. Okay? Remember when Melody just tried to keep that fool on the damn porch and his ass kept trying to come in. You remember when they was out in Vegas and he kept coming in her room in the middle of the night? Okay, what y'all think he was trying to do? Trying to push up on her. He didn't come in there to read her no damn bedtime story. Shit. Okay, he wanted to come get some of that cootie cat. He like it. Okay, put 4 babies up in her. This man has a sense of entitlement. That means a need for excessive admiration, craving, narcissistic supply, which is why he will continue to date other women and have coleslaw on the bench, on the side. She serves as a triangular figure to compete with whoever the main chick is, all the while never being the main chick, because Martell does not feel like she's good enough. He will never come out and say it, but when it comes to men, you can see everything they do with their actions. They don't have to say a word, okay? A man with NPD may also behave very haughtily and arrogantly. Who else has called him arrogant? Okay? Miss Van. Okay? As the relationship progresses with a partner with NPD, this partner may engage in a process called devaluing. There may be an argument or the spouse does something, albeit minor, to let the narcissistic person down, and they no longer see their partner as the perfect partner. As this occurs, they will begin to treat their partner poorly. Okay? And this is when they begin to triangulate you. So remember when he started complaining, you're not cooking enough. You're not, having sex with me enough. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. They always start conflict. They start arguments. They want to warn you of the dissatisfaction. That way, when I cheat on you, I can at least say, I told you first. Okay? I told you I was unhappy. You didn't listen to me. So I have the right to go out here and cheat on you with this other person. And then I want you all to argue. Okay? A lot of men with NPD, they love having their wife and their girlfriend arguing with each other. Okay, there are some men, ladies, and be very aware of men that have already been married. They may want you to argue and engage with their ex-wife. And when you refuse to do so, they don't like that. Now, a healthy man would not want his woman in any sort of conflict with another woman, man, animal, anything. They don't want anything negative happening in your life, right? Because they want the best for you. But when you are dealing with one of these narcissistic demons, they want you arguing with everybody over them, their mother, their sister, and especially an ex of theirs. And they love still talking to their ex. That's why so many men love having baby mamas. That's why they will trap their ex-wife or ex-girlfriend with a baby. That way, that's permanent supply. It has nothing to do with your sex is so good. It has nothing to do with the fact that he still loves you. It has nothing to do with that. It was a trap. Okay? That way, yeah, we already got the baby together, and then I could keep coming back and getting some of that banana pudding between your legs. That's what the hell they want. Okay? And I live this. So I'm not one of these people that just talk about the show. I have the life experience. I know what I'm looking at. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Okay? That is what that is. Martell loved every bit of Melody going to that woman's house, talking to her. They love you communicating. They want you to argue. Look at Dr. G. It's been said that he wants to keep Quad and Sweet Tea far away from each other. Now, why do you think he don't want them to be cool? Because he don't want Quad, telling Sweet Tea, how he really is, as a person. But if her thirsty ass would have just watched the seasons, okay, because that man has not changed. He threw up in Sweet Tea's face, how he had to pay for the wedding and pay for this. And just because, and this is another way that these narcissistic men are abusive, they feel like just because I've paid the rent, I've paid the bills, everything is a power move. It's not about love. It's a power move. You know it's a power move because guess what? They throw it in your face. It would be different if that man is providing and he'll throw it in your face. Then okay, this is a man that takes pleasure in making sure his lady and his children are taken care of. That's a different situation. But we have so many demonic men that refuse to do their work. And it's crazy with Dr. G because he a whole psychiatrist. But it's that arrogance. It's that, well, I'm fixed. I don't need to change. See, money confuses people. You saw the same behavior with Martell. I'm making millions. Look at Latrice on Bell Collective. I'm making millions, bitch. I'm in Forbes, bitch. What can you tell me? So because I'm successful, I must know everything. I must know something. But you could be successful. You could have a boatload of money and have the worst mental health. You have to work on your outside. Okay? Just because you pour syrup on shit, don't make it pancakes. You can't go to the gym and work out and sweat and then put on a whole bunch of deodorant and cologne and perfume. And no, you still gonna be sweating. Get your ass in that damn shower and take the time to tend to yourself, wash yourself, get to know oneself. But a lot of people, they are cowards. They don't want to do that. They want the quick fix. Okay? They want the quick fix. As long as I look good on the outside, I ain't got to worry about nothing else. Okay? Superficial. A narcissistic husband also may lack remorse. Okay? They feel like you are deserving of any hurtful or abusive treatment that they send your way. They have no signs of guilt when they hurt you. They are unlikely to apologize. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because they will easily do that shit again. Another sign is they blame others. They never take accountability. When a person can never take accountability or responsibility for their actions, that means they can't do that because they are ashamed. Same thing with Letitia Scott. She's ashamed of herself. There's a deep sense of shame. You can tell when you tell one person something and then they let it roll right off their back and they're able to listen to the feedback or constructive criticism. But somebody with shame, what they gonna do? Get real defensive, probably be ready to fight, walk away. You've seen Letitia Scott demonstrate that. Okay, extreme overreaction to criticism, like I said. These people also, they will brag frequently. Okay, they will like to brag about their achievements. I knew a guy I was dealing with, he always had to one up me. Yeah, you got that going on, but what about me? And let's get back to me. Now, you want to know why he did that? Because he didn't feel good about himself. See, when you are happy and content with yourself, you don't have to put somebody down to lift your weak ass up. You wouldn't even operate like that. Okay? So for Tasha K to get her ass down to the internet trying to rewrite history, girl, you really ain't learned a damn thing from that Cardi situation. You really haven't. But I had to school y'all, and I don't mind doing so. I don't mind it. Martell also did the triangulation. That involves bringing a third party into a relationship or marriage dynamic to create tension and competition. This technique is often used by narcissists to maintain control over their partners or to gain narcissistic supply, which is the attention and admiration they crave. Signs of triangulation in a relationship or marriage is constant comparison. The narcissist frequently compares the victim to a third party, highlighting their flaws and shortcomings to create a sense of competition and insecurity. Okay, which is also a form of gaslighting. Okay, so we saw Martell do all that bullshiggity to Melody. Okay? That is why his relationship with Arionne never went anywhere, because she was always meant to serve, she was always meant to be a triangular figure. She never really meant anything. And most people will say, well, no, I think he really cared for her. He been dealing with her for so long. That ain't shit. People will keep you around to use you, to abuse you. Okay? He will always keep her around because he's codependent. Codependent people can never be by themselves. There's always somebody around. Okay, they need to have somebody. So if he's not with Melody, Sheree don't want him no more. She canceled his gym membership. It's like, oh, I know I can go back to Arionne because she a peasant. When he said that, he didn't just say that to appease Melody. That's how he really felt. That's how he felt. I know she's not as good as me. I know I can do better than her. That's why you will find a lot of these narcissistic men. That's why they will have a woman, but they always cheat on her because she's not good enough for them. She's not enough. Do you see what I'm saying? So that is how I look at that.
You're going to allow her to make you the bad guy. Because, I mean, with allegations like this, in the victim's time, because this is a victim's era now, with allegations like this, you could potentially be not casted for next season. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you better have your shit together. That's what I told her. You better have your shit together, because this may be the end of what we see when it comes to Martell Holt if you do not beat these charges. Mm-hmm. Nobody's taking any.
Is she really in a position to be saying all this?
Type of chances with anybody that has anything linked to anything that even alludes to abuse on women. And so it's just, to me, it's not part of his character. I just think she's upset.
It's not a part of his character. Excuse you.
And she has a right to be upset, and she's scorned. I get it, but and he's still with Arionne, and so yeah.
Y'all hear that? She's still taking shots. He's still with Arionne, and he still, girl, you got a bird's mentality, Tasha K. You can't be that. You can't be that special. We will put it like that. Girl, you need to quit.
I would be petty too. Arionne took him from her all them years.
Took? She's not a wife. And who the hell wanna be a wife to him? He ain't worth shit. But Tasha, I've been doing some studying of her. She's one of those women where she seemed like she got some internalized misogyny going on. Like, I feel like if her relationship or marriage with her husband would become undone, if it was to be over, she wouldn't know who she is. Because I've heard how she has spoken about relationships and marriages. And I think I heard her talking about light-skinned women. She said something about some light-skinned woman and was like, well, she ain't got no man. She light-skinned, but she ain't got no man. What does that tell you? Y'all go back and watch that video I did with the colorism. Okay? What did I tell you? So she's definitely, being shady, taking shots at Mel. For what?
And so now she's going to take him from Arionne in the world. So it's tit for tat. That karma, you don't have a date on how that karma is returned. And so,
it's just the irony, honey, that is her saying this. Okay?
Martell just going to have to eat this one. So y'all want to pray for him? Pray for him. If you don't, send him to hell. Okay? Here's my
child. He may go there through his own volition. Okay, he don't need our help. He already got the track record. He already got the T-shirt. He got the draws. Okay.
Shut down. Where is it? Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised it hasn't gone viral. Because y'all say he's so fine. I think Martell's a okay guy, but I don't think he's fine. Y'all sway fine with them tight ass suits on. Yeah, all you see is ears and a shiny ass forehead. Okay, and I know he got to wear baby powder between his legs because he do leg day. You can tell he got thick thighs, and he takes his leg day serious. And I know them thighs is a rubbing. They are. Okay, so let you down. So y'all pray for him. If not, send him to hell.
All right, you guys, I want to read what some of the people said in the comment section about what Tasha said. One person says, this is a shame that this woman is still able to have a platform after her reckless reporting. Karma is a mother. I'm just saying. Another person says, it sounds like Martell should already be in contempt of court for telling Tasha K info about the case. Another person says, Martell is so self-destructive. It was just a matter of time. Another person says she didn't take him from Melody. Melody gave him to her after divorcing him and changing her last name back to her maiden name. In my opinion, he is the bitter one in this situation. Yeah, because in order to take somebody, you got to become what I was. She didn't become a wife. He didn't give her a title. Guess what? Guess why he never gave her a title? Because one was never required. Arionne thinks so low of herself that she doesn't even require a title. Look at Robin from Real Housewives of Potomac. She has a title, but it doesn't mean shit. Because this man showed you who he was right before y'all got married, and your stupid ass went out and married him anyways, and then still went through some shiggity after you married him again, and you got divorced already for infidelity. Ain't that much love in the world. Shit. Anything, ladies, that requires you to sacrifice yourself, anything that puts you in lowest terms, anything that puts you on the first floor, I am telling you right here and right now, it is not worth your time. And it is not of God. God is not the author of confusion. God is not the author of pain and hurt and competition. You shouldn't be like having to be in competition with nobody. Like, you are worthy of real true love. But like I said, like, she has to suffer from some type of internalized misogyny, because this is the thing. Martell ain't worth shit. Okay? A lot of the men in my past that had the NPD, they ain't worth shit, and I don't want them. They are no good. They're not good people. So why would anybody argue with somebody over these raggedy ass men? So Arionne did not win anything. Okay? She didn't win anything. She was over there, honey. She was over there losing her damn mind when that man was out with Sheree. He with that old B, old and cold shit. Okay, that's what Sheree said, honey. Who go check me, boo? Okay, who go check me, boo? You can't check me, boo. Not from the bench, boo. Okay. So I told y'all, he done put this girl on the bench, and just like, a basketball coach, he let her know, okay, now you back in the game. Now we go, it's time to put you back on the bench. I done found something better. I done found somebody that can make me look better. Okay, that's why it came out that the whole situation with Sheree was a business relationship to rebuild his raggedy ass image in the public. Now, do you think if he had high self-esteem and loved himself, right? Because we heard him talking about how he done got himself together and his finances and all of that is better, but we never really heard about him really bettering himself. And these people, they'll go to therapy, but it doesn't mean they're going to apply what the therapist tells them. They know every damn thing. You gotta know that they're narcissistic. They're gonna do what they want to do and what serves their best interest, what serves their raggedy ass mothership of destruction, chaos, and confusion. That's the mothership that he on. Okay? And that ship is gonna sink. Okay? Don't you talk about my boy. Wait a minute, Miss Marlene. I don't want no problems, okay? I don't want, put that cigarette down, girl. This ain't what you want. That's my boy. He can cheat. He can lie. He can steal. That's normal. You not perfect either. Ain't nobody perfect in this life. Woo! Another person says Tasha K is the bitter one. This broad will do anything for clout and clicks. You better say it. Another person says he's going to remain a bad guy in the public as long as he continues to act out in the way he does. Thank you. Okay. Another person says, I don't think Mel is bitter. I think she is better. And this RP isn't old news. They talking about the revenge P, you guys. We've been waiting on those charges, and she said they were coming. So why are people surprised to say that she's bitter? That's a stretch. Melody is good, and I mean good. Yeah, Melody is bossing up, making more money, traveling out the country. The kids don't want for nothing. Melody done got her wig game together. Her fashions are nice. She live in a nice house. She drive a nice car. She's good. Bitter where? No, she not bitter. She just has a reaction to a brother Tucker that's trying to disrupt, destroy, and dismantle her life. She has children with him, and I told y'all what these fools with the NPD will do. They will use your children to get to you because they feel like just because they met you, you owe them for the rest of your life. Y'all got kids? Yeah, I'm gonna really make that bitch pay. Yeah, she thought she was just gonna get away from me and live, you know. He doesn't like Melody's happiness. That's why he be clowning and acting a fool. If he was so in love with Arionne, when people are in love with somebody, they are Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles to their exes. They don't give a damn about what they doing, who they seeing. This fool couldn't even handle Melody out on a date. He was taking pictures and videos. I played the audio for y'all. He was acting a fool. So if he's so in love with Arionne, like, no, you know, when somebody is into you, he would be ignoring Melody. He wouldn't keep trying to control her and take her back and forth to the courts. When you really don't give a damn about somebody, what do? You ignore them. You act like they did. He don't do that. Shit, we know Melody is alive and living well, and that fool know it too. How you doing? Another person says, Tasha K has turned out to be the worst kind of snake. I've lost all respect for her. Another person says, thank you, Tasha K, for being a pygmisha. Not a pygmisha, because that big mouth will help Melody in the end. She should be worried about running Cardi B her coins. That part right there. The lawsuit she is facing from the Smiths and Kevin Hart. Yeah, them some big names, girl. And all of the karmic energy that will be vacationing in her life. Not vacationing. I'm going to have to use that, honey. Okay, she is just one of those hoes that are jealous when a strong black woman can go through the most but still keeps being blessed abundantly. You better say it, baby. Tasha K is just mad that Melody paid her dust and would not interview with her because she knew TK was beneath her. Ooh, child. And on that note, Miss Robinson is up out of here, honey. Okay, I done took y'all to church, I done took y'all to school, and I brought your ass right back home, okay? Don't be a fool. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.